Hey guys, what is up? It is the Fast Break Report here, bringing you guys another vlog. I can't believe I'm actually making two videos in the same day, especially on Thanksgiving of all days. But this is kind of a serious thing, so I thought I'd talk about it. It's related to basketball. So happy Thanksgiving if you didn't see the first video today. But we got a pretty serious case of allegations to come out against Oklahoma City Thunder guard Josh Giddey. In case you guys don't know, Josh Giddey has been, I guess, hanging out with a girl who is a sophomore in high school. Now, the thing is, Josh Giddey is 21 years old, and in the state of Oklahoma, age of consent is 16. But the problem with the whole thing is the allegations are pretty damning. Like, these photos and stuff like that are pretty hard to Photoshop. I'm just going to call it what it is. Like, these don't seem fake. This seems pretty real. And Josh Giddey has already changed his profile picture on Instagram to just a black circle. And he's disabled comments on all of his photos. Now, it's really weird because, you know, with the situation like EDP, I mean, I know this is kind of outside the sports realm in some way, shape, or form. At least it's outside of the basketball realm anyway. EDP 445, he actually tried to hide the shit that he was doing, like contacting minors on Instagram and shit. Josh Giddey does not give a fuck. I mean, Josh Giddey's out here posting it for the world to see. Hey, you know, like he's sending Instagram messages to this girl's brother, like, hey man, you know, I'm hanging out with your beautiful sister, and I hear you're playing in Sacramento. Hey, we're gonna come to the game. And then there was another one where he's like, hey man, you know, we're here. I'm hanging out with my girl, and it's the same girl. Now, understand, these are all allegations, but it doesn't seem like this is gonna be a good thing. Like, even Chet Holmgren went to the extent of deleting all the fucking photos he had on Twitter with Josh Giddey in the fucking picture. I mean, it's pretty fucking bad, okay? And I'm just gonna say this, like, the article to all of this is gonna be down below in the video description. And I don't understand this, man. Like, I don't understand how these dudes make millions upon millions of dollars and still manage to fuck it all up doing stupid shit like this. Now, like I said, he might have a loophole because the age of consent in Oklahoma is 16, but still, just because you can do something doesn't always necessarily mean it's a good fucking idea. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, because pretty much everywhere else in the country, right, like, if she's under 21, bro, like, she's too young for you. You know, my famous saying is always, like, I'm just gonna drop some knowledge for you guys, okay? She still plays with an easy bake oven. She's too fucking young for you, bro, okay? When I go to the bar, okay, to get the D, you must show ID, okay? Like, we're dropping some fucking knowledge in this video. But the fact of the matter is, like, all these fucking athletes, whether they just always do stupid fucking things to fuck up either their careers or their money. And it's really weird because, like, Josh Giddey is, like, I would like to think he's proud of the situation that he's in, right? He's 21 years old. He's a cornerstone piece to what they're trying to do in Oklahoma City. The trio of SGA, Josh Giddey, and Chet Holmgren looks like it's going to be pretty good. I mean, to be honest, like, Oklahoma City is technically second in the West right now, if we want to get technical. But the idea that, like, this all seems like it's a real thing. Like, honestly, just because it's legal in Oklahoma doesn't mean that, like, it's gonna fly with the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Because, and not only that, but, like, now this dude is getting compared to Karl Malone on Twitter and shit like that. Like, this is pretty fucking damning, man. Like, it's not gonna be good, because the fact of the matter is, all of these things that have come out, it's definitely him in the pictures. Like, if you look at all the pictures that were put out on Instagram, like, this girl literally put out a photo on Twitter or whatever. Now, understand, the article I'm going to show you, it's like the tweet account is like Butt Crack Sports or something like that. But understand, like, even though that is a parody account, the picture's fucking real. Okay, like, the picture's a legitimate thing. She put out a snap, and it literally says, like, just did the dirty with Josh Giddey, and like it's a picture of him with his shirt off, like, and like him behind her. It's pretty bad. I'm just gonna call it what it is, man. Like it's pretty fucking bad. All right, and you know, I just think to myself, man, like it's always amazing to me that how athletes get caught up in these things, because the fact of the matter is you're Josh Giddey and like you're 21 years old. He's what, 6'8", 6'7". You can go to any club in Oklahoma, right? And women will like older than the age of fucking 16, okay, will be beating down your fucking door, okay? So I don't understand like what went on here where like it was a sophomore in high school he decided to go after, but it's just, the whole thing just does not seem good. Now, like, the one thing is, like, there is a video where it's like you can't really see the girl in the first video, but in the second video he like shows her, and then she posts this photo of him with his shirt off saying like, I just effed Josh Giddey, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what, like this don't look too good, bruh. And then on top of it, like, if you're in the league, right, like if you're in the NBA, you can't tell me like players ain't gonna fuck with him over this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you on the court and if somebody who just wants to throw you off your game, like, he's like, well, at least I'm not effing 16-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see how this ends well for him, you know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately for like, you know, probably like 70-80% of America, like, there's nothing you can tell people that doesn't make you look like an absolute fucking weirdo at this point. And, you know, it's not a good look. And unfortunately, it's not a good look for the team either, which means, like, I don't know if Oklahoma City's going to waive him. I don't know if he's going to get fined. I don't know what's going to happen here with Josh Giddey, but yeah, the idea that Chet Holmgren was like, yeah, I need to disassociate myself with one of my teammates, like, that's pretty bad. I'm just gonna call it what it is, like, it's pretty bad. You know, when it's the rookie, that's like, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good on that. It's pretty bad. Like, even the rookie is not sticking by your side. That's pretty bad. So all I'm saying is my opinion on it, okay? Like, if you're in this position, and if you're somebody who's in the NBA and you're watching this video and making millions of dollars, understand there are people like me out there who wish to be in your position, and just don't fuck it up. Okay, we don't want to see you fumble the bag over a 16-year-old, okay? That's all, because Josh Giddey was finna get paid, all right? Like, he was gonna make a whole lot of bread. Like, you can't tell me they weren't gonna roll out, like, just hand him a fucking check and be like, here, you know, write your amount on it, because he's been playing really well for Oklahoma City, and the idea that this came out, it's just like, dude might have just, you know, fumbled the bag over fucking around with a 16-year-old. So, I don't know, man. Obviously, these are just allegations. The NBA is going to investigate it. Oklahoma City is probably going to launch their own investigation into it. But this normally isn't, like, obviously, just like I said, just because you can do something doesn't always mean that you should. And just because it's legal in Oklahoma City doesn't mean that it's not going to get frowned upon by the NBA, by the Oklahoma City Thunder as a team, by his own fucking teammates, by other players in the league. The Players Association's gonna have to get involved. It's just flat out not a good look. And just when you thought you've seen it all, just when you thought like you were gonna have a quiet Thanksgiving, Josh Giddey's got to come out and have these allegations put against him. Now, I am going to say this. I don't want to make, like, any, you know, super crazy statements or anything, but, like, the proof is kind of in the pudding with this one. You know what I'm saying? If you just, like, the article's down below. If you want to look at it, go ahead. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to put any pictures or anything on screen. I'm not going to say anything too crazy because I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want YouTube giving me a community guideline strike or any of this stuff. But the fact of the matter is, like, Josh Giddey is probably, I honestly don't know what's going to happen to him. I really don't. Like, I wish I had an answer, but if I were a betting man, like, I kind of assume, it sucks because, like, things like this you almost never come back from. Like, to be honest, like, this is something you like, most people don't come back from this, okay? You could literally fucking kill somebody and probably come back from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been better had he shot somebody. You know what I'm saying? But, like, the idea that it's like you've been screwing around with, like, potentially a 16-year-old girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not good. And the idea that the proof is out there to know that you were at least hanging out with this girl if she really is 16 years old, is not a good look for the league. It's not. It's gonna follow you the rest of your career, and you're only 21. You know, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't, but it's bad. It's not good. I'm just gonna call it what it is. So tell me what you guys think about this down below in the comment section below. I like how's me out. Subscribe if you guys want to see more on the Fast Break Report. And out of this motherfucker. Peace, guys.